Welcome to another episode of the Whiskey House Pub House podcast. Today, as always, we have Zach.
It's me, Zach.
And we have, returning for the second time in a row, Carter.
It's your boy.
I'm so glad our boy is back.
The boy.
He was there for that one episode where he was definitely sitting in the chair next to us.
100%.
You can listen to the podcast yourself and you'll see, or you'll hear that he was indeed there.
Definitely was there.
But,
Do you
we missed
remember
you.
seeing those things?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a good day.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
But, sorry to cut you off, Zach. But
I was going to say, what's on the table, Dylan?
so today is not a... I guess our last episode was not necessarily cohesive. Well, that was Carter's trip overview, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's kind of the, Dylan goes to the store, Dylan goes shopping episode.
Mm-hmm.
So
Dylan surprises Carter and Zach with new and old.
Yep. So not necessarily that I just picked these up. These are some that I've been meaning to have you guys try, and that we're finally getting into those. So some of these are newer, some of these are older. As far as when I picked these up, so we're kind of just gonna go through them and try them and kind of just say what we think about them.
And how many did you bring?
Yippee skippy.
We'll find out soon.
Well, I have two, but one is the third one. We're gonna kind of compare side by side and make a decision.
You got it.
Willett and Willett. But it's going to be a Willett single barrel.
All right, so let me maybe just give me your glasses,
Okay.
and I'll pour for you blind.
I can't see nothing.
All right, so everyone turn away.
The Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobics test.
Oh, there's a lot of whiskey
Oh
on the
my
table.
goodness.
Oh, keep
The
your eyes-
Fitness Grand Pacer test.
keep your eyes shut for the fitness test.
When you hear the beep, the test will begin.
Fitness whiskey in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yippee skippy.
Now I know how it feels like to be a Whiskey House Pub House listener when you can't even, you can't see what we see. You only hear what we say.
One more sec. Okay.
Can I open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whose glass was this one?
That was.
I didn't move the glasses.
Okay, then that's Carter's.
Okay.
Dang it, Dylan. Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby. I gotta rinse out some of that pulled pork.
Gross. Smells like
Smells young.
gross. Smells
I
bad.
said that as a joke a couple podcasts ago, and now I mean it for real this time. It smells young.
Smells appley.
And then, as Alex would say, they just keep getting younger and younger. I do see what you mean.
Happily,
though.
sure. Yep.
But not like red apples, like a green apple, like Granny Smith.
Yep.
Yes, Granny Smith. Yes.
Are Granny Smith green apples?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought those were red apples.
No.
Like a name of a. Okay.
Nah, Granny Smith is a green apple.
You learn something new.
This is
Bum, 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 bum.
there's some. It's like a carameled green apple. At least in my mind. Excuse me.
I think it's just the lightness. The
lightness?
lightness is tricking you into thinking it's sweeter than it is.
Dylan, if you gave me Hudson, I'm gonna smack you.
No, no. There's no Hudson.
Yep. You know how the Hudson building burned down? He burned the whiskey a second time. It's so useless. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
that's
blew up.
It blew up. Yeah. That's
Recently?
Why. Well, no. That was the story behind the Hudson branding. Basically,
dang
at
it.
this point of the game, is that all of their whiskey is not aged properly, basically.
Because it exploded?
Yeah. But they still sell it as a novelty, like, the legendary
Hudson Distillery exploded, and now it's...
Yep. And this is what you can taste what it was like. Anyway, did you get a taste of this?
I did.
Okay.
You can taste the bomb.
Let's bring it home. Yeah, the apple and a little sweetness is all I get for the smell. That's very bourbony. So bourbony. It's super like cherry for me.
It is. See, that's the thing, is that it's like it's bourbony,
Because this tastes
but it's
like,
got nice,
to
but
me,
it's spicy.
This tastes just like a Buffalo Trace, like the regular one.
No,
No?
Buffalo Trace isn't that hot.
Okay, you're right. It's not that hot.
It's not
But
that hot, and it doesn't-
It's got that grape.
But it's not
Like
that cinnamony.
grape. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
No, it's more buttery. It's more smooth.
No, Buffalo Trace is not buttery.
Yeah, Buffalo Trace is buttery.
No. You lie.
I no lie. I say no lie.
Dylan's over here actually like getting some good flavor profiles.
Trying to think what-
He's chewing it, and we're like, no.
No. Excuse me, sir, but no.
I'm gonna guess this is in the like 90, 96, 97 proof.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's 115.
I don't think it's more than 50. I can't tell.
Okay. I've had a decent amount. I'm gonna dump mine.
Sure.
I think I'm gonna dump mine as well.
What do we rate this?
Oh yeah, overall enjoyment.
Give it a 6.5.
Yeah, like a 6. Yeah, just a 6.
I enjoy this more than the B and the F Knob Creeks that we had in the last episode.
Oh dang, this is normal Knob Creek Rye, isn't it?
Yeah, that we couldn't
That we,
find.
that we couldn't find before, and we really wanted to.
But I'm just like comparing that because it's-
Because Dylan knows what's going on here.
I'm trying to think. What I gave the D a 6.
gave-
6.2.
You gave D was the one you liked, right? No, that was the one you
No,
liked.
D was the one I liked the most.
B, D, yeah, D. You gave
Like a
D
6.2.
a 6.2.
2.
Yeah, yep. You did.
This one's close. I don't know if I like it more than that. I'm going to say a 6. It's a 6.2, 6.5.
Those Knob Creek Ryes were a lot spicier, and I mean actually like spices.
Okay.
Than this one. I feel for sure.
Yeah.
This one was too smooth in comparison. Not for not a bad thing, but yeah.
It's Kentucky
Mark,
Owl.
I'm not going to say what it is until after this next one. So
Totally
rinse
will
out your glasses
Totally will it.
and then give it to me,
That's probably Willett.
and I'll pour it again.
Or how we were arguing about the Kentucky Owls. Dylan actually brought both of them.
And Knob Creek Rye is better than Kentucky Owl? No way.
That's right. All right, close your eyes and just let it happen.
Clink.
Carter and I get to go back to comatose mode.
Why?
ASMR.
So you know I'm moving stuff.
ASMR darling here.
Cork pop.
From the cork pop alone, I can tell it is a Madeira finish.
You just burp right into the microphone.
No.
From the cork pop, I can tell it is a Madeira finished 15-year whistle pig.
You good?
Okay.
It
This
is
one's Carter's.
$900.
$900.
Okay, before we drink, let's smell this. What is the most? No, you had no. So the question is, what's the most you'd spend on a whiskey? And the conditions are, you've never heard anything about it. This is you just saw it at the liquor store, and that's it. And it's something that you probably like. So for you, it'd probably be like it's an Isle of Scotch, and you don't know anything about it. What's the most you'd spend on a whim?
I feel like it's a bad comparison for the Isle of Scotch because I feel like we would all know.
That
Like if it's a single.
oh, then
malt-
what? Sure, okay.
It's like, we're gonna
we
know.
know what it is. Yeah. Okay.
But like just like a bourbon. Or
Sure.
something.
Yeah, like a generic bourbon of the hundreds of distilleries out there.
my criteria is if I have never heard of it, I wouldn't buy it unless it was over 90 proof.
Mm-hmm.
And I would probably inspect it pretty
thoroughly
thoroughly
to see what it's all about.
see, what the age, if there's an age statement on there, if it's less than 4 years.
Yep.
If it's bottle and bond, I might be more inclined to get it because of the proof.
Yeah.
Also, because of the year, it would be at least 4 years and stuff. So there's that kind of variables. For me, it's like it's a mix between where does it say it's from, what state, and the proof. I'm not gonna get it if it's just like 90 or something, unless I know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And but those criterias, if it's 50 or above, if it doesn't look gimmicky, I'll probably be more inclined to do it.
Yeah.
But
what's that price point? Like so it fits. It fits all the criteria you like.
$40, $45. I kind of have to know what it is before I'm going to take the plunge.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Carter?
Yeah, probably around the same.
Okay.
$40-$50.
Okay.
And if it's 90, it's almost out the window for me.
Yeah, I was
like
I'm
not gonna.
Personally, I'd probably spend 50.
Okay.
I think 50 is a nice middle ground to be like, this has potential.
Because honestly, I mean, what I would do is if I don't know what it is, but it piqued my interest, I'll just probably immediately start
looking it up
there
and see
and
what's
just like
you can surface level get off
at
the
least get
internet.
the reviews and some stuff and some basic information that's not going to be a dud.
Yeah.
So
Because I asked this because I was just thinking the other day about like just people who are trailblazers in a sense of finding new good whiskeys. Like that's what they do.
yeah,
And word doesn't always spread fast because people like to keep secrets when they find something cool, or something good.
yeah, true.
And I was just kind of curious myself. I'm like, man, I wonder like if I found something that was like 40 to $50. That's what we've kind of decided.
There's not a lot there.
And
I feel
it
like
was
at this point. Now.
Yeah,
like the point that we've reached as a
whiskey society,
not us personally, but just like the
industry,
the level that the
level.
consumer is informed now. That there's not a lot of like amazing things that you just stumble upon.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying there's none, but it's just I feel like the consumer is very informed at this point that they know at least brands, and so that's kind of what they stick with is brands.
A little
but,
too much. I think we need to take some information away.
Okay, Kim Jong-un
relinquished.
Okay, this
Can I hit my big red button?
So yes, it doesn't do anything.
Big red button.
But you can do it. Dylan, are you trying to set us up for another Whistle Pig Kentucky Owl thing?
He is 100%.
Because this kind of smells like Whistle Pig to me.
Really?
Yeah.
And I mean, he's got the Willett. We know it.
Uh-huh.
It smells finished.
And what though?
It does smell different, but it's not like
It's not sherry.
it's mapley.
Maybe it's a port.
Okay, I love the smell. It smells very vinegary.
I do like the
sour.
smell. Yeah. No,
something
I know
different.
whoever said Whistle Pig, I can kind of understand what you were saying because I do find some similar notes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's up with me. I've almost spilled my whiskey like 4 times.
You're like a cat.
I can't see it because of the mic.
Yeah, when they paw around like a glass. All right, I'm gonna take a sip.
Is this Angel's Envy? Could be Angel's Envy.
That's what it smells. That's what I was thinking. It smells like Angel Envy.
This is not. It's Whistle Pig, right? I mean,
It's gotta be.
This is actually better than I remember it. This was interesting.
This is the Whistle Pig, like what, 12?
10.
10?
This is the one we had. Maybe he might have got a different one, but
Son of a gun! What is that?
we had the 10 last time on the podcast. This is very
I
similar.
didn't drink that much.
Dylan's just like losing all motor
I
function.
need to
This-
pull up that specific.
Yeah. So whatever this one is, it's really malty flavored.
It is
I get a lot of
malty.
malty off the taste. Super smooth. Not very spicy.
Not very spicy, but it's got decent rye flavor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By rye flavor, you just mean like, I don't know, rye
Yes.
I mean, I guess I'm trying to think of what is the rye flavor. Just rye.
I mean, it doesn't taste like. I guess I don't really know how to explain it.
Oh,
That's one of the few times I've seen Dylan like
Oh, it burned.
die.
we're killing him.
He's literally
I coughed. It went in my nose.
nice. Oh man.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, so you know how the proofing level is based on if you light a matchstick and drop it into it, whatever, starts on fire. We're gonna have a new proofing level based on how bad does it hurt Dylan's nose when he sneezes or when he
looks
inhales
so
it.
sad.
The whole gulp I took, it didn't make it down my throat.
No, it just went
It went up into his sinuses.
Into the
went
nasal
up,
cavity.
it
And
fried
instantly like
everything.
atomized and just destroyed his sinuses.
Yeah, he's gonna get super hungover just from. Oh my goodness. It's evaporating into his brain right now.
Holy cow, that is weird. Oh my goodness. Oh. I am sorry. Oh man.
You look like me after I had those hot wings in Colorado.
Yeah, apparently. So, rating this before I reveal.
Man, I like this a little more than whatever we had last time, or like previous to this one. Let me give another sip.
I'm gonna go. If I die, I'm gonna go for another sip. But if I die,
Like it's in between a 7 and a 7.5. I'm just gonna say 7.2.
I can't believe that I actually like this more than I remember it in the first try. Carter, what are your thoughts?
I'm just kind of thinking of what you've been saying. I'm still I'm processing, trying to think of what he didn't like necessarily. Like he liked it, but not.
This is not chess.
I
This
just didn't
is
have
checkers.
This is only the second I've tried it. I did not compare it to anything.
Oh, so like I
I'm
don't have
amazed
to
how
think
much it
big
holds
brain.
up.
I think small brain and just kind of
smooth brain it right now.
Can I just hop over everybody's
Just smooth
pieces?
it on over.
Sick. 7.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I would give this. I already forgot. I think I said I gave that one a 6.2 to a 6.5. I think for the first one.
Actually, it's kind of nail polishy.
Really? I would give this for sure 6.5. The other one I think fluctuates a little bit. But.
Yeah. I think you get the nail polishy. Just the evidence is that it killed Dylan's sinuses. This has the potential to be super extra potent if you don't drink it right, and especially if you don't breathe it right.
I got a little tickle in my
Yeah.
throat, and
Yeah.
then it all went up. So, all right. So the first, let me bring out the first one we had.
Is Willett.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we didn't like this one as much as this last one.
Yeah.
Is that just a normal Willett?
Normal Willett.
But it is 56.1%. I was way off. I
Yep.
thought it was like 90. What did I say? 96?
90-ish.
What's the
or
proof on
something.
that?
So 112.
Oh, it was closer.
Yeah.
You said 115. So yeah, you were pretty close.
It was closer.
And I didn't make a guess because I knew.
Dylan's guess was exactly right.
Yeah.
He actually guessed wrong, even though he knew.
I thought this was 199 proof.
Yeah.
It's Everclear.
That's why it's brown.
But I mean, we like this. We've all
We do.
agreed for the
Oh,
money.
yeah.
You get a cast strength bourbon or a cast strength rye that is excellent.
Yeah.
So
I'm so surprised. We got black tea off of that thing when we talked about it on the podcast.
We
Super,
did.
super hard.
Yeah.
I did not get that
0
this time. So surprised by that. Interested in if it's the mellowness of the
could
the
be.
bottle is aired out.
be.
But yeah.
So that was kind of our baseline that I wanted to do this comparison, because what we just had was
The Whistle Pig 15.
Stellum.
Wait, Stellum.
What is Stellum?
Stellum.
What is that?
it is a new release. It's a new company that just
Wait a second.
you were talking about taking chances on new stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this was actually one I kind of did.
Did you go to 1010?
Nope. I went to Hy-Vee.
Huh.
This company just came out.
Cool
This
label.
was founded. This was released on March of this year. This is a brand new company, brand new line. They are actually the same. They're like a sister company to Barrel.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's a barrel pick.
So
No,
No,
Barrel
the
Bourbon.
company.
You ever seen Barrel
Barrel
Bourbon?
Bourbon.
It's those overpriced ones.
No,
that
I know.
are-
I have
yeah,
one.
okay.
I guess if you're saying a barrel pick, no, it's its own company. It's the same. It was the same owner that founded that. I believe founded this, according to the short article I read.
Gotcha.
But this is cast strength rye. But it is a blend from 3 locations. It's distilled in Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee. And then it's bottled in Kentucky. It is 58.12%.
So more potent.
Yep, and the label is very bad.
It's very generic.
But
Yep.
here's the thing: this was kind of our go-to cast strength because it was cheap.
For
Right.
a rye.
For a rye. This cost me $46,
Interesting.
Oh dang.
Oh dang.
so about $10 less.
yeah.
Oh dang.
That. Is
I did check,
something.
It's a bit scary.
and at our local Total Wine, it's $60.
Stellum or the
Stellum.
Okay.
So
So they're the same price to us at
Approximately.
that place. Okay.
You might as well buy Willett at that point, though.
Well, no, we
Not
both
according to what you
we
just
both
rated.
just said Stellum was better and at the same price. Oh, I love you, Carter.
But
What
this
are you
was
talking about, man?
$46 where I purchased it.
Yeah, that's insane.
But
All right, I added water to it. I'm gonna see if
why not?
my I said last episode too that adding water to rye is so far proven ineffective.
Your
for
hypotheses.
most of what we tried. So here we go.
Zach's scientific method.
Yeah, it's worse.
Scientific.
It's not that bad. It doesn't make it like worse. It just doesn't. It loses a lot of the potency that I liked about the 58%.
So this is the short section from Breaking Bourbon. They're saying it's the press release, Stellum's press release, and they quoted as a new national brand created to celebrate the modern day whiskey drinker. End quote. Stellum is produced by Barrel Craft Spirits, which is known for barrel, bourbon, and many other whiskeys and spirit products. Integral flagship offerings include Stellum Bourbon, Stellum Rye, and Stellum Single Barrel Bourbon, and Stellum Single Barrel Rye, all offered at cask strength. So it's unlike the barrel bourbons and the barrel rye line, Stellum blends will not be batched products where every batch is unique. Instead, it will always be available and consistent. So it's
That was kind of my next question. If it was, since it's from the barrel company, yeah, like you said, they're always different. If it was going to be a different,
In this
every
case, I
time.
don't know if it's a case of like they just have a bajillion allocations of the same whiskey. It's probably just they have a pretty talented master blender that can
No,
I
I think that's
he can
more.
get the flavor profile pretty close.
I think the barrel, the guy who started it, he's kind of, got enough money to get someone who would.
Carter and I are speaking out of our butts right now, so just understand that.
I read a book once
what it
in my
seems
life.
to me
That's what it said.
is this is their affordable version of the barrel products, right? It's separate, so it's
Yeah.
not going to taint the
barrel line.
whatever established view in the market they currently have. And I would say that's probably one of premium quality and stuff because they're priced for premium quality.
Very high.
Whereas these are, they say it's for the modern bourbon drinker. Well, the modern bourbon drinker is not going to be spending, $70 to $120 on a product.
Yep.
They're going to be spending
30
to 60
$40,
possibly on a decent whiskey. So,
So you're saying we got to hunt down the single barrel version of this?
I'd be curious.
I was kind of thinking that too.
I did not actually like this at first when I first had this. I thought it was plain, but I did not have a Willett to compare it to. So, but I am actually pleased with it. I think they're doing an excellent job. I think they're shooting down for more so affordability, but they are not really sacrificing much on flavor. I would say, as you can see, the bottle's generic.
Yeah.
The label's super generic, but I think they're just so they can
Make it as cheap as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and it's cast strength. If they wanted to go to the floor, this could be 40%.
Yeah.
Or, 90 or 50% or
Yep.
something.
And then it'd be really cheap.
Right.
And just they didn't do that though.
So,
Nah.
yeah, I mean, that was one that I wanted to share, and I think it's interesting. I would recommend trying it. And I'm curious to see what other things come from them in this line. But
Yeah, so the single barrel version of this I want to try, and also just the Stellum bourbon. That must be, or that it should. I say must be as if it must be the same level of tastiness.
well,
but,
we're seeing that it's kudos to them saying where it's from. But it's Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee. So MGP, probably Dickel being Tennessee, Kentucky. It could be Bardstown.
Yeah.
It could be a few different places. But it's very cohesive. It's
Yeah,
not
cool
like
beans.
some blends we've had where it's just like
Cool beans.
flat,
Yeah.
boring. It's got character to it. So,
that's very well rounded.
do you mind dumping this over me?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I talked up Willett last episode like crazy, and now I have blasphemed.
You blasphemer.
That's what happens.
Oh my! Still trying
So
to recover.
did
from
you
that.
have a third one? I wasn't sure. Okay,
It's a standalone.
right. It's its own thing.
Yeah.
But in
So
addition to the Dylan goes to the store.
Yep. So drink plenty of water.
Yeah. Thank you for entertaining us with that rye comparison.
Yeah.
So we've done the expensive version of this where we did do Whistle Pig versus Kentucky Owl,
Yeah.
and now we did the cheaper version of that contest with Willett and Stellum.
$130 difference.
Yep. And now we need to do the budget version of it with Dickel Rye and Knob Creek Rye.
Yeah.
Even then, Knob Creek Rye is, well, what?
100.
No, but I mean,
Is it
like,
105?
price-wise.
What's it? No, but what? Yeah, I know, but is it 110? What's the
No, I think
what's the
it's
proof
100.
difference on the rye? Is it 100?
Yeah.
For Dickel or for Knob?
The Knob Creek rye.
It's, well,
50.
so it's 50%.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's 100.
And then it's, I don't know what Dickel Rye is. I don't remember though.
I think there's a few different ones.
Yeah.
Nice.
Paused it. I'm gonna cut that.
Okay. So, next one. Do you want us to close our eyes for this too, or
Yeah, let's close our eyes.
why not?
I think
it's fun to guess. Oh, yeah, we gave it a rating.
yes.
Sorry. Never mind. I changed my mind. This is actually a 5. Willett's better. It's just
Sucks.
It just is because I said so.
It's good, but it's not as good as Willett. Even
Even though it was,
All right.
it's definitely not as good as Yag. Chilled to the optimum temperature.
Negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
Served in a chilled
Wait a
shot
second.
glass.
This is a new bottle.
Or he brought a piece of plastic to
Nope.
Kringle.
Nope.
Who's to say?
This is a new bottle.
And it has a foil or some kind of, I think he's ripping something.
Oh. Yeah, that's a fresh crack right there.
It's empty.
Dang it.
That's why it sounded so loud.
That's a wet cork.
Whiskey's fun, isn't it?
No.
Whiskey River.
Whiskey.
All right, open up.
Okay.
Whose glass was?
That's Carter's.
Oh, it's light. Crinkle, crinkle. Ooh.
Interesting. So obviously, you have deduced from the audio that I have not had this yet. That being a new bottle.
It's Dickel.
Dickel.
It smells too good to be Dickel.
I like how Dickel smells because it smells like pickles.
You really like pickles.
I love pickles, too.
I despise pickles.
Did you just see how many pickled onions I put on my dinner tonight?
No, I know.
There's a lot.
It was a lot.
I don't like pickles.
The nose is good. It's light,
okay.
though.
It's not as sweet or as... I can't quite tell what it is. Like I can't pick an ingredient that I'm like, yeah, it's like
very
that.
It was probably wrong of
candied.
me to do it in this order, but
It's very candy.
But you didn't know what this would smell like or taste
well,
like.
this is not a cast strength.
Okay. Yeah, I can't say I'm a huge fan of how it smells. It's fine.
I like the smell on
It
it.
kind of smells sour, a little funky,
Yeah, there's a funk to it.
but it doesn't have the maltiness that the Stellum had. It doesn't have the sweet youthfulness that Willett has.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess they
orangey.
don't say an age on the Stellum, right? It's just a blend, and
I believe
that's
it's at
it.
least 4. I didn't see
Because they just
anything.
call it straight.
Yeah, straight rye.
Okay, I guess that's the same as. For some reason, I thought Willett had dates.
They did.
Not on that one that I could see. Just straight rye as well.
4 years.
Oh, on the top. Oh yeah. Okay.
It's
Taste the new one.
It's like orange zest.
Orange zest. I don't get no. I'm getting very little citrus.
It smells like a... What's that?
Kind of smells like a dirty sock.
It's like a juice.
It smells like
Smells like a juice?
pledge.
Lemon pledge.
Seriously smells
What
like
juice would that be, though?
pledge. It smells like cleaning products. Grapefruit juice.
Cranberry juice. Or yeah, actually, honestly, you say grapefruit. That's pretty close. I think grapefruit or cranberry.
Okay.
It's a bitterness to this.
Salud.
Carter's back. Ringtones.
All right, I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, me too.
Let's get this over with.
You guys get a little toast.
Actually.
Little toasted action.
The ending is pretty interesting.
It's toasted barrel.
It tastes like it's a little carbonated. It's like sparkly. I don't know why that is, but it's like it bubbles and foams in my mouth.
Interesting. I'm still trying to bounce back from dinner.
It's creepy.
Yeah, I would
So-
say this was probably better. We should have done this one first, but
Probably, yeah. That's my fault.
it's
I wouldn't say it's bad. I'm trying to determine...
I get this super dry mouthfeel after it's all said and done.
Like dry vermouth.
Drink some water. Let's freshen this up.
I'm going to add water to mine.
So tell me this: is it a rye?
No.
It's not a rye.
No.
It's
No,
not
this is separate from
Okay.
what we just did. Hey, added the water to it, and the nose is trying to pick a fight.
It's not very dimensional. It's lacking a lot of potency. Nothing spiking for me with this drink.
I prefer it with water. But
I'm gonna add water as well.
the nose for me was had a pretty decent sized change to it.
It's a little. Does it smell salty to you?
I don't know. Carter, what do you think?
Tastes like whiskey.
It tastes like. Good job, Carter. So glad you're back.
I'm checked out.
I checked out. Yeah, I don't know. The nose is... I mean, be persuaded to see that saltiness. It's just not. Honestly, it doesn't have as much complexity as even the Stellum.
Not at all.
I'm gonna drink it now with the water.
No.
Just weak. Just so weak.
Rating.
4.5.
Yikes. I'm honestly. Give me a little bit more of that. We're in the same recording place as last episode. I need to get a number on the Deadwood again.
The Deadwood.
I need to know if this is better than Deadwood or not.
The Dead.
Not gonna waste my liver on that.
Can I have the dump glass?
No, you have to drink.
Yep, it's better than Deadwood. So this is a 5.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, 5. I think this might fall in the category of the ones we have to revisit. I think
With a more fresh palate as the start, ascending order of proof.
Okay. Well,
What is it?
Yeah. Should we just start guessing stuff, or you want to show us?
I mean, if you want, it'd be kind of fun.
Let's do like 20 questions. Is it American whiskey?
Yes.
I should have asked a different question. Is it is it bourbon?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, no,
No.
not legally.
Okay. Is it from Minnesota?
No.
Is it?
Is it from? Is it a newer distillery?
That information is not known.
Okay. Is it newer than, let's say, 20 years?
No.
That information is not known.
No, I actually know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm just making straw. Okay, but I'm trying to think of distilleries that are.
Is
make
it
something like this?
aged in new barrels?
Okay, here's the
Okay.
problem with that, because
Yep.
anything is going to be aged in a new
Yeah,
barrel at
yeah.
some point.
Is this finished in anything?
Yes.
It is.
Ooh.
Do I know what this is? Like, probably or probably not.
Specifically the bottle release or the company?
I'm gonna say bottle release to make it.
No.
Okay.
But do we know of the company?
Yes.
Have we had something from this company before?
I can't remember if we've had it on podcast.
Okay.
But yes.
Oh, is this from? Did we try stuff from that rabbit hole? We did. Okay.
I was gonna say, is this rabbit hole as
No.
well?
Yeah.
Nope. It's
Is it barrel?
no. Let me think of a hint I could give you. The company is from Kentucky,
They are from Kentucky.
at least as far as I know. I'm pretty sure on that. I'm not good at thinking of guesses on the
Right.
fly.
Yeah. Trying to give us something. I'm just gonna give up. Unfortunately, I can't give a good.
I feel like
solution.
Carter has the answers.
Carter has it.
He know.
I have all the answers.
He should probably know.
Actually,
Yeah.
you pulling my leg? Okay. So it's from a company we've had.
We haven't. He said we haven't.
I'm not sure.
Not
if
sure.
it's been
We're
on
pretty
there.
sure we haven't.
You've had it.
No, we've had it,
company
but
you've
not
had.
on
Oh.
the podcast.
You want to give up?
Is it?
It's Earl Settler.
Earl Settler.
He's
Ready?
Earl.
Are you ready?
Yep.
It's Buffalo Trace.
Oh, we were talking about this. You should have known this. What the heck, boy?
I should have.
Literally mentioned it. Okay.
That's not that good.
Jefferson's Grand what?
This is Jefferson's Grand Selection, finished in type of wine.
I'm sorry, but that was way too expensive to be that meh.
Well, like he said, we ought to give this a try with fresh palates.
Yeah.
Guess
Type of wine is that, Zach?
Yep, 90 proof. Grand Cru Chateau. Whew, yeah, Sudoy route. Sudarau.
Sudarau?
We'll go with Sudarau.
So, I don't know actually when this was released. There was one that was released in 2017. I don't know if this is the same one or if they did a second release. The context on this is it's Jefferson's finished in a specific type of wine. Apparently the wine is one that actually goes bad actually. Or like they allow the wine to forget what it was.
Is it like a sours?
The wine sours, but the wording for it was something else. Let's just find my browser history.
So here's flavor notes we're supposed to get. Crisp citrus, vanilla.
Didn't he say citrus?
The
He
orange.
did. He did.
Orange zest.
Honey, leather, toffee. That's what we're supposed to get from that. And I guess the leather, I think that was that dryness I was thinking of.
I could kind of see.
I don't get a whole lot of toffee because it just wasn't sweet enough.
No.
Another vanilla. Vanilla, definitely not. Honey, maybe. Yeah, only only 40 barrels were made or that were used to make this.
But
whiskey.
it's a wine barrel, so it's. Oh wait.
It's just of the wine, yeah.
Oh, and those are probably bigger too, because I know the wine barrels tend to be bigger than a 53.
So it's probably like a 60 or 70 or
Something.
okay.
But
Yeah, they're big.
Still, so I mean, equivalency, no more than 100 bourbon barrels equivalent. Definitely not.
right.
That's pretty limited.
So it's made with a partnership with the Grand Cru winemakers. So the apparently the backstory is it's and I don't know how accurate this is, so obviously take with a grain of salt. But apparently this is a winemaker, or at least a style of wine that Jefferson loved, and the whole reason it's named Jefferson is kind of poke fun at the fact that Jefferson hated whiskey.
Huh.
He thought it was for the poor man. So, and this was thus aged in that style that he really appreciated. But it's something about the wine. Apparently, I think the grapes actually are allowed to go bad before they ferment it, and so it gives a sourness to it.
Interesting.
But so it's a weird wine, and I think it's rare to begin with. The wine is so. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what to say. It was not anything too special,
No.
and I apparently broke the tag. It just ripped right off. Just opened it. That's great.
So I mean, yeah, I think it's a miss, but it's a. I don't think you're gonna find it, but if you find it, don't get it.
Probably pass. What'd you pay for it?
Like 120.
120.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right though. It deserves a retry because we just didn't get. I guess maybe
We categorized it wrong.
Yeah, we did this wrong. So sorry, listeners, for just ruining your. Obviously, you're gonna find one of these, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, the Whiskey House Pub House said it was not that good," and then this is gonna win like Whiskey of the Year. It's gonna win silver at the San Francisco.
I don't think it's new because when I research it, all the articles are old, a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure what, because it was from a store that we frequent enough.
Yeah.
And then one day it just shows up. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I'm assuming it was from because it was an MGM. I'm assuming it was just another MGM that didn't sell it, and they just rotated the bottle to a different distillery or location.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
ETH. But yeah, so I
On
mean
that
that's kind
end.
of the. We still got to do a Zach goes to the store episode at some point, but
I'll get some stuff. All right.
Yeah, Zach, go to the store.
I do go to the store. I'm just too budget minded, guys. I'm not.
Be more spontaneous.
Yeah.
And waste your money.
Also, I never go to the store on restock day. Like I always go on the worst day possible.
yeah,
I go on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday afternoon. Everything's gone.
perfect.
It's like, ooh, Knob Creek. That looks good. Actually, last time they were out of Knob Creek. How do you do that?
Just like straight up normal Knob Creek.
Yeah, gone. Zero.
Down. Dunzo.
Nice.
So in review, Stellum, we enjoyed that better than Willett,
Stellum is Stella.
Stellum is popping.
and we think that if I can get more Stellum for less than 60, I'm definitely buying that. And Jefferson's Grand Selection was pretty meh.
That's pretty poopy.
Underwhelming.
Yeah.
But hey, it's better than Dead.
The Dead.
Yeah, the Dead.
A wood barrel whiskey or whatever.
Yep. So that's saying something.
Yeah, this
Not a lot.
weird
It's
no-name distillery from South Dakota. It's better.
Is it sad that I thought that was better for a moment? That's probably sad. For a moment, I couldn't
This is
figure out.
Not that. I forgot what I rated this, but I think I gave it a 5.
Yep.
It's like a 4.5, 4. It's.
Okay.
I didn't want to drink it, so
We'll drink it more. Thank you for listening to this episode of Whiskey House Pop House. We hope you enjoyed it. Please listen again next time. Hopefully it'll be Zach Goes to the Store or something even more exciting. So get pumped for that. See you next time.